Alright guys, a couple days now I've been wanting to get on here and do this video about NASCAR and what we saw at Bristol, the empty seats. First of all, I'm using a new phone here. Got myself a new phone. A little bit different video quality. I'm liking it so far. Looking pretty good. But anyway, first thing I want you to do if you're a NASCAR fan, I want you to go to Facebook and go to NASCAR on Fox. Larry McReynolds, Larry Mack, good old Larry Mack, posted a video directly to all of us fans who are wanting some answers as to why Bristol was so empty. And I was really kind of shocked at what he had to say. He basically, in my opinion, said that the racing was great at Bristol. There was side-by-side action at Bristol. There were all these different seats that were empty, but there were still a lot of people there. And compared it to a football game. Bristol can seat way more people than your average football game. I don't see how you can compare the two. I really don't. I kind of felt like the subject was swept under the rug a little bit. Because if you go back 10 years and you look at Bristol, and then you go back to this past race, look at the stands. I mean, there's no comparison. There's obviously something going on. And you can't possibly blame us fans. It's got to be something NASCAR's doing. I don't like the package that we're running. It's clearly obvious that, the best racing that we're going to see is at the short tracks. Wait until we go to Talladega. Because I'm telling you right now, my opinion is this: those guys are not going to be able to swing out and pass at Talladega unless you stay in the draft. It's going to be follow the leader passing. It's going to be which lane is the best. And you better hold your position, because if you swing out, buddy, you're probably going to go straight to the back. Typical Talladega, I just say it's going to be worse. So, not trying to be negative. I'm just going off of what I have seen so far this year. And I'm not the only one that feels this way. Ticket prices, as said by JB, Racing News Reviews. Great video he put out on this very same topic. Also, Charlie NASCAR, another great page out there that you guys can check out. Another great page, Thorseth, Shiny Knives. These are all really good, great NASCAR fans that love the sport. And, Charlie mentioned it as well. The ticket prices are through the roof. When I go to the Texas race, I pay $40. And I'm talking like 3, 4, 5 years ago. I was paying $40 just to park. Now they do have the muddy area where you can park, but I don't feel like getting stuck. So, I go with the good parking. I don't have to walk, 2 miles to get to the track. That's insane when they got all that parking area to charge that kind of money. And then the hotels, that's another thing. Hotels will jack the prices up. It's crazy. You're better off hopping in your car if you're going on a road trip and driving. Get in the car after the race, drive. If you're far away from home, drive about 2 hours. Find you a hotel somewhere heading home if you're tired and you need the rest. That's what I've done in the past, and it served me very well. Because if you get a hotel right there close to the track, man, you're going to pay an arm and a leg. The merchandise is another thing. It don't cost $35 to make a hat. You know, they're profiting like crazy off the merchandise. A lot of these shirts that I've seen, you can look at the print on them and you can tell if it's a quality shirt or not. But yet all the prices are close to the same, you know. Some of these shirts, the print on it, after you wash it 2 or 3 times, it starts to really fade. You can just, if you're a NASCAR fan, you can look at a shirt and tell if it's quality or not. So I don't need the best of the best. I just like to pull for my driver. I like nice merchandise. There's no doubt about that. But some of the merchandise is just through the roof, outrageous, you know, and it's enough that they do allow you to bring your own drinks and stuff like that. I know they do at the Texas track, but I mean, I don't want to be toting that stuff around all day, going back and forth to the car. It's not my idea of a good time, walking back and forth to the car. I want to sit my butt down and I want to watch the race. So, you know, if you get thirsty or whatever, you gotta buy food, you gotta buy drinks, you know. You can bring your own snacks and stuff like that. I normally eat before I go to the race. Bring me a little something to snack on during the race. A couple bottles of water. I try to pack light for a race. Got my scanner, you know, got my headphones. That's all I need. I'm good to go. So, you know, but some people, you know, they have kids and the kids want to eat and the kids get thirsty and, you know, the food is expensive too, you know. So NASCAR needs to do some kind of family pack. All right? A wristband, something. You get your seats, you get 2 hot dogs and a drink for a certain price with the ticket. I don't know, something like that. Hey, they do it at baseball games. I go and watch the Houston Astros every year, and they've got that. You get, at an Astros game, they got a deal where you get, kind of getting off the topic, but they got a wristband. You get the wristband, you can get all the drinks you want, all the hot dogs you want, all the peanuts you want, and all the nachos you want, and your seat. And I think I paid $40. Now, granted, you got to stand in line every time you go to get you something, but hey, it's all inclusive. You know, do something like that. You know, that's what I would suggest. But there's definitely something going on. Go check out that video that Larry Mack did on NASCAR on Fox. Go check out that Facebook page. It really kind of irritated me a little bit. And I've always liked Larry Mack, but I just disagree, you know. Granted, yeah, there's still a lot of people there, but it's clearly obvious something's not right. People are not showing up. The stands are not as full as they were. You can't dismiss that. I'm sorry. You just cannot throw that under the rug and say that something's not going on, because it clearly is. The fans are speaking, and NASCAR better listen. So, Charlie NASCAR, if you watch this, man, I hope you get the Beamer fixed. They can be a pain in the behind, man, I know. Get that thing fixed and sell it. Get that wife something else. Get her a moped, man. Like I said, that way you can afford to go to some races. JB, I appreciate you, all the shout-outs that you've given me and this channel. Helping us along here, helping me along. I appreciate it, man. Appreciate the shout-outs. You guys tell me what you think. Comment below. If you're not already subscribed, click on the bell to the right to be notified of all my future videos. And when I do a live stream, which right now is every Tuesday, 10:30 a.m. Central Standard Time. Talk NASCAR, other topics. Join me for it. So you guys take it easy. Comment below. Let me know what you think.